What's up, everybody? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Man, Olympia shoutouts. Now, I got a ton to do, but I don't want to make one 40-minute video. I'd rather kind of divide it up, divide and conquer. But one thing I want to go over is my beginnings, where I started in this industry, and that was Weider Publications. I worked for Muscle Fitness Flex, Muscle Fitness Hers, and Men's Fitness, and at the end we started doing some stuff with the tabloids when AMI bought them, such as the Inquirer, the Star, Mira en Español, a bunch of different publications. So, I didn't start as a quote-unquote meathead. I was more of a publishing guy than anything. What was really funny is the Olympia, and I didn't go last year, but when I was running a booth, I didn't have time to really talk to anybody or do anything, and, we're doing their thing. Now, I was crammed at this one, but for some reason, every time I went somewhere, I ran into somebody from the past. And I just want to go over, who these people are and why I owe stuff to them for who I am now. Now, the first person is the one who actually brought me into this industry, the one who brought me to Weider, and that's Laia Clark. Laia moved on to be the publisher of Muscle and Fitness and Flex and that whole group of magazines. And he since has vacated that company because AMI is it's a disaster. No, I mean, there's only a couple people left from the Dream Team, I like to call it, who are there. And Laia, he started a company now as a consultant. It's called I Know a Dude. IKnowADude.com. It's not up yet. But Laia, I got to tell you, he was a groomsman at my wedding. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. We traveled a lot together, so we have a lot of dirt on each other. I know all about stuff I won't even mention here because he'll probably sue me. But just wanted to give a shout out to him. One of the most well-known guys on the B2B side of the industry, so it's good to know that. Another one is Richard Hart. Richard Hart and I were travel buddies. I mean, not bud buddies, well, sometimes, but travel buddies. And Richard now is the guy behind Alpha Helix. Jay Cutler was involved in that. He's not anymore. Voltagen is their product. It's actually really good. I took it before leg day this morning. Gives me the right amount of energy, and it also has that carb source in there, Vitargo, which really helps you with long-term sustainable energy. And this isn't just a meathead product. This is meant for, whatever sport you do, be it dirt bikers, volleyball players, where you can go hard at the end, as hard as you went at the beginning, do that energy substrate. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with it so far. Another would be Joe Webbin. He is the features editor, I believe the features editor for Muscle and Fitness and Flex now, and he's one of the funniest dudes you'll ever meet. And he and I go way back. He's one of the team, one of us. He lives in Charlotte now, believe it or not. We still, I get together once in a while. James, he's one of the upper ups at BPI. Believe the marketing guy. James came in as selling ads like me, but James is definitely one of these. James Grade. She's also awesome bodybuilder. He's in a lot of their ad material too. I mean, I go back with James a long time. So James is a good dude. He makes shit happen. Then you got Jim Stepani. You guys know my friendship with Jim Stepani goes way back. Senior science editor for Muscle Fitness and Flex, a company in and of himself, due to his intelligence, and he's down to earth. Even though he's, Gatorade Scientist of the Year, a scientist at Yale, and all this stuff that I'm not even close to smart enough to do, the bottom line is he's down to earth because he has bodybuilding, so he doesn't just look at science. He looks at application as well, and I got to say, a lot of what I know now is because of, spending a couple of years with him, just, going to lunch and listening to him speak and being friends and stuff. And his wife, Jordana, who they just had their kid, little baby boy, Ren, named after some Japanese thing, not Ren and Stimpy. And, he's a good, beautiful kid. Jordana, she is actually, Vitamin Shop's house magazine, that's distributed to the Vitamin Shop. She's actually heading that thing up. So that's where we've gone. And Mike Mackerlin, who's still with Weider on the digital media side, but Mike is, he came in at the latter end of my tenure at Weider, and he's a smart dude. He gets stuff done. And again, he took the bull by its horns, and he's evolved with the industry, being that print isn't exactly that lucrative anymore. And I didn't see him, but I want to give a shout out to Sean Perrine, one of my good friends. I mean, I love Sean. We always got along really well. He's actually the editorial director of Muscle and Fitness. Just one of us, dude. He thinks like us. He's anti-BS. He's just a good dude. He loves bodybuilding. Dude's like 2% body fat year round. Just a good guy. But I just want to give you guys a little insight of where I came from. And what's really what's really a good thing for me to see is everybody's been successful. Jim Stepani, James, Joe's still at Weeder doing his thing. Rich obviously owns a couple companies, does his thing, has his hands in a lot of things I can't even go into. Laya is doing his thing now after being publisher. Mike, Sean, all good dudes. And there's other people, Jim Wright, that I worked with, and I owe a deep debt of gratitude for being where I am today to these individuals, especially, to Laya Clark. He gave me a shot. And, just looking at it and his management style, the thing he did right, he didn't really manage me. I am who I am. I was at free will. I kind of did my thing, but I was responsible and I got work done. I overworked. And you look at this team and you look and we joke around. If you saw us in public or at the dinner, we'd get kicked out of restaurants for being loud and obnoxious. But the fact of the matter is, we got it done. We got business done. We put out a damn good magazine. And we generated a lot of revenue together, and I think we helped the industry. We brought a lot of companies together. We had dinners between supplement companies trying to make it united. If you remember when they were trying to ban ephedrine, we put together our organization. We helped Patrick Arnold put his together. We had I believe ours was the SFSA, which was basically trying to band together to fight the government. That was us. That was this team right here. Peter McGuff. He's with Muscle Mag right now. Bill Geiger, saw him at the show. He's with Muscle Mag. Jerry Candela with the Muscle Mag group as well. Those are people who you look at and you say, you know what? Mike Carlson as well, a tremendous guy. These are where we came from. So while we came from the magazine side, we've sped out throughout the industry. And these are the people who you'll see making a difference in the industry, bringing it together. And I'd like to think will bring ethics to this industry, bar none, more than anybody else. So guys, if you're watching this, it was an honor to work with you guys. And you know what? Cream always rises to the top in the future. Hopefully we work together again. That's just a glimpse of where I came from, guys. These are very good people, and I was very honored to learn from them throughout the years. Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Peace out.